Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of the Mjango Podcast. Hey, I am telling you, tumetoka tu kucheka na hii jamaa hapa. Jamaa ananisema aje kwa simu ati Mjango na double O. I'm telling him that is pronounced as Mjango. Mjango, because how do you pronounce mongoose, my friend?
Surely.
Exactly.
So anyway, but remember these are names. These are names.
Okay,
these are not English words. Yeah.
Then the way you save my name on your contact has nothing to do with my business.
Anyway, it's okay.
It's okay. So bro, mimi ukipata nimekusave vingine wewe hebu
Jairos.
Jairo.
Okay, wow.
Bede nini mtu ashai kuita mpaka ukashanga ngoja. How can you even call
these a name? These a nickname who anapewa and I really don't like. Jay. Jay. Wale inanikaliaga weird.
Yo si jina mzuri bro.
Jay.
You know that is actually the sheng word for jealous. Jay.
No.
Wala yo Jay. You're feeling Jay. Hai muzite huyu jamaa hivyo. Mimi nilikuwa naitwa Victor. Mimi hate when people call me Victor.
I'm a Mjango.
What? And people insult even my surname. That is, you never listen to
I remembered another one, primary. Chiras.
But anyway, when you're on tunaelewa, but
Chiras.
It's no good, man. It's no good. But anyway, but if you're to save someone's contact, please save with some respect.
Sure.
Anyway, welcome to yet another podcast. Karibu sana. My name is the Mjango.
And I am Jairus.
Karibu sana. My guy.
Okay.
Leo tunaongelea nini?
Leo tuko kwa ile topic, sema hot.
A hot one.
Hot. Yeah.
Hii inaguza mpaka kwa matumbo.
Walai.
Haki kama uko na tissue shikilia, itakusaidia. Hii.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about this relationship. A love relationship to be specific. Love relationship. Yes. Wow. It's a good thing, by the way.
Ni mzuri.
Walai kupendwa ni kitu poa. Come to think of it.
It's a very good
thing. The way yani kuna kwa gatu na good feeling about it, yeah?
There's something about being loved.
Walai. Ni ile tu we've corrupted love, unfortunately to say.
Because we all have agendas and different agendas when we get together.
Yeah.
We have different agendas and at the end of the day it messes things up.
Yeah.
And by the way, we get into love thinking it's love, yet it's not love, bro. I think sometimes we have also not defined ourselves.
We actually get disillusioned.
Exactly. We have a delusion.
Yeah.
We have a delusion about what love is.
Exactly.
Enye tumejikosea sisi wenyewe.
And unfortunately, you realize that love is not a standard. We don't have a standard for love. I hope you
Webu tueleze hiyo.
Yani, we cannot say like love is 50%, like when you're at 60% you're good. No, like every love story is different.
60%?
Like we don't have a standard for it.
Unataka kusema mimi siwezi penda mtu 60%?
No. I mean every love story is different.
That is true.
That is every love story is different. And every love story is actually practiced in a different way.
Yes.
Yeah. Like when I said hakuna standard, I mean like we don't have reference. Like the way you usually reference your work. Yeah, we can't say ati visit this book, you'll get the correct answers. No.
By the way, there's never any correct answer in love.
Yeah, you see.
It all varies.
Yeah.
Whether that is
and
true.
It's very hard to convince someone otherwise. If they feel like their partner has done something wrong, it's not easy to convince them it is right.
It is right.
When it is wrong. They believe it even, that's it. Hutaniambia.
Lakini sasa
niambia.
Kama siwezi kuambia si hapo ndo tutakosania bro.
That's why we have all these dramas. And you'll continue having the dramas, by the way.
Serious?
They are not about to come to an end, apana. No. There are more dramas to come.
You see now love became so complicated mpaka unasikia watu wanasema haina haja tupendane, tukubaliane tuishi tu pamoja. Hiyo story tumalize. Tuna waste time mingi sana mazi.
I mean you can do better than just ishi tu pamoja,
Ai bro, watu wameumizwa huko nje my friend.
They come to think of it, there was an article I was reading sometimes back, and there's a couple hawakuwa wanaongeleshana hata.
Hai.
Hadi wakaanza nao tuseme you are living in a 3-bedroom house. Moja amechukua sub bedroom nyingine, unaishi nje. Mnakaa strangers kwa hiyo nyumba tu.
Hiyo bedroom ya tatu na kukutana tuongee. Ile siku kuna important meeting.
Ni kama nyinyi ni mastude campo, so mumerent kama sasa vile ulikuwa na Jose. Si ulikuwa na bedroom yako.
Big up Maina.
Si ndio? Uko na yako, ako na yake. Mtapatana tu maybe, yeah.
So
the things that bring you together maybe is when you have a family funeral. Yeah, and you see it's very bad that you show up on a funeral or on a certain occasion. Sasa watoto itabidi wamejipanga na wao wajiseti
na sasa kwani my friend hata kama muongeleshani kazi inafanyika aje?
Exactly what you said. Some people wanaamua tu si lazima tupendane, tukae tu. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Ngoja tu hata kama ni kukaa tu, at least tukae tukijua pia tutafanya kazi bana, tukisikia tu maze kazi muhimu.
It's tough.
Kutenda kazi muhimu.
It's tough. Mimi sikudanganya. It's tough. Laughing, it's tough. I can bet there's so many people who have actually lost their lives juu ya
mapenzi. Haki ni ukweli.
It's not anything ya kujoke nayo.
Kama umeshikilia kamba, ngoja weka chini kwanza tuongee.
Okay.
Ni serious.
Okay.
Okay, sawa.
Yeah. Let's talk about breakups. No, and come to think of it, I really don't think that, okay, there are very few people, though I cannot ascertain this, who have not undergone a breakup or breakups.
In fact, even before you get to a breakup, there are people who have not been in a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Nakwambia si blessed are you.
No, wait, not even blessed. Napana. Some are scared.
Still blessed are you.
No, they have watched the drama and they don't want to be part of the actors.
Still blessed are you. You have not entered the field.
Apana, look here. You say you can only tell us about victory if you are in the field. You can tell us about victory. Like now you see the way kitambo, like wanaume walikuwa nenda war and the women wanabaki. The women cannot tell us how the battle is. It's a man mwenye alienda huko, you see? So sometimes I tell you, don't brag because maybe you've never had a breakup. Maybe
you've never been in a relationship.
Yes, you see.
You're a coward.
Get into one and feel the taste. And let me tell you, by the vitu zingine, there is a verse I read called Proverbs inasema. We may never understand some things until we experience them. So you'll always live with second, third, fourth experiences. You don't know exactly how it feels. You need to get into it. Risk.
But let me tell you,
the people who enjoy their lives are the people who risk.
That is true.
In fact, even after you get a breakup, you still need to risk.
Love again.
Another breakup. Love again.
You who is listening. Najua ushatutukana saa hii. Umetuambia kwendeni huko hata na.
Kuna hizo vitu.
Hadi nipende tena ngapi. Jivile nilivunjwa.
Love kitu gani?
Jivile watu walivunjwa na. Someone out there is saying, jivile mimi
nilivunjwa. But actually, I tend to think that we should be sensitive. We all should be sensitive. We should be sensitive. We should be sensitive the way we treat one another. We should be sensitive with the fact that it pains to heartbreak someone. We should be very sensitive. Yeah. And we should not overlook anything. No. We should not overlook anything.
But you see, these things sometimes sound easier said than done, bro. Because what are the situations leading to breakups?
I know.
Because definitely kuna mtu mahali, it was not at the top of his head kuvunja udem, lakini udem akavunjika.
Talk about something like insecurity in relationships, because that's one.
You serious?
Yeah, that's one case of. That's
You're
one
so
reason.
Insecure.
Yeah? Insecurity. Insecurity. You're so insecure. Like you cannot see your lady just talking with some other guy.
And but that is being so possessive.
And all you think is that anakatiwa. Really?
That is being so possessive.
Really? We need to.
Wacha huyo mwanaume. Wachana naye.
Nini nadhani wewe.
Zipi.
Wacha.
Hapana. No.
Kali.
You're saying?
Yeah. So that's why nakwambia some things such as insecurities, but I tend to think all this goes back to thinking big. We need to think big, by the way. I wish we would apply big thinking to everything.
Ngoja kidogo you are talking about we should be sensitive. Yeah. Bro, jaivunja dem wrong. Please let us be practical here. Acha tusiongelele kwa hewa. Hey. What are the factors leading to you breaking someone's heart? Mtoto wenyewe mpaka wale wanasemanga J. J vile alinipa. Acha na hiyo jina. Hizo. Mtu anasema sasa hivi vile Jairus alinifanyanga haki ya nani.
Okay, let me respond by saying this. By then nimeishi kuwa sensitive sana. Yes. Nimeishi kuwa sensitive. And nimeishi kuwa keen enough not to screw up.
Okay.
And
that actually doesn't mean,
yes, that doesn't mean sijai screw up.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Na sijasema nime screw up. Why?
Ngoja. You trying to self declare yourself my friend that uko sawa wewe ni safi. Hakuna msichana yote bro shai. Yes, you are waiting for that part.
So, I'm usually very conscious with what I am doing. I'm sorry if I sound like na brag.
Only than thou.
No, hapana. I'm usually sensitive, and that doesn't mean that siezi screw up. I can screw up.
Okay.
I remember Juzi, you were telling me sometimes when you're too careful is when
you actually mess up.
Yeah. But if at all ni screw up, nitakubali tu. Nisha screw up. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Wewe bana mimi naona you're playing politics here you guys. Ulivunja mtoto wenyewe?
Wewe nini unataka nikwambie ndio hapana?
Sio mimi unaambia these guys want to hear.
Wewe. Cheki bro si tu.
Mimi nitasema na nitawaambia msikilize ninawaambia. Mimi nishawaivunja mtu.
Ngapi?
Sio moja sio wawili. I'm not bragging, but please tusijifanye hapa sisi we are holy. No, we are not. Kila mtu amevunja. Hata wewe mwenye nilikuvunja ulivunja mwingine. Hata wewe mwenye ulivunja. Tunaenda tukivunjana sisi wote.
Kama zetu hurumiane bana. Tukivunjana hivyo. So, I'm actually I think so.
You think? You think?
Hey, bravo. You're cornering me. Kona vibaya bana.
Wale this person would call today.
Hiyo kitu narudisha direct.
After this podcast apige na aseme Aki. I don't know if you should put our lines here bro. We should have a podcast line. Piga simu ama you record something utume pale WhatsApp. Useme mimi ni Jairus vile nilifanyako. Na nakataa kusema mbele ya watu.
Yeah.
So sawa acha tumsamee.
Oh yeah. So what about you? Hey.
Kuvunja tumevunjana bro. Okay. Because to some extent it's inevitable. Because when I was trying to tell you that we be sensitive, okay, yes, we be sensitive. I understand. Yeah. But sometimes we never learned how to be sensitive until we have gone through a time when we realize that tulivunja mtu and now we need to start being sensitive. Because I think it is easier said than done. Because I don't think, of course, tusamee, but tulianza stories za mapenzi kitambo tukiwa matini, zilikuwa za mchezo kweli. Sure. Tukavunjana kimchezo. But throughout the process, bila hata kujua unavunja mtu mwingine, woi mama babara. Aki, but throughout the process, that is how we learned how to be sensitive.
Hadi hapo umeenda kwa tongues.
Ni serious.
No. What did you just say? Bro.
Imekuja tu.
Tongues
you never repeat them. They come at the heat of the moment when the spirit is saturated. But yes, we learn how to be sensitive after our experience. Because it is easier to say that I will be sensitive, not to break heart. But surely in the road of self-discovery, bro, in the road of self-discovery, you will come to a point where utavunja mtu, and that is how you will learn how not to break someone's heart and when to actually realize when you do love. Because I think, Mimi, in my case, I never realized the meaning of when I am in love. What is the meaning of love? I think we have gone too far and talked about the meaning of love. What is love? I think we should start learning what is your definition of how I love someone. how you love someone, so that you know from the onset, ukikutana na mtu, I don't love you and I will not love you later. Ni kuache tu mapema kama sija kuvunja.
Hapo kwa kuvunja.
Because we'll break you. Okay. Tutakuvunja mgongo. Aki walai. Na hakuna hospitali inatibu by the heartbreak.
Wow, come to think of it.
What? Utaisikia plaster ya roho.
Come to think of it. Wale iko sensitive.
Hakuna.
But there's no hospital that ni ngumu sana. It's really very hard. Unless some psychiatrist to try to
lab
to offer some mental.
Lakini bwana Mungu ndo mponyaji, my friend.
Wait, hapo sasa nimenyamaza.
Mungu ndo mponyaji.
Ni Mungu pekee yake.
There is only so much a psychiatrist can do after a heartbreak.
It's interesting how we turn to God when we have a breakup. We begin to now increase our attention to God. Yeah. Let me ask you, unadhani haikai kama kitu pretense hivi?
When we turn to God after actually
because imagine ile time uko sawa,
mnapendana
au kuna kuomba mwezi omba. Sasa umechapwa breakup.
Hadi baby hata tuombe kwanza.
Unaanza devotion.
By the way, ushaambia be wako baby acha tuombe.
By the way, mimi ni shy.
Ushawahi?
We used to do that. We used to do that.
Big up.
We used to do that.
You used to do that.
But then someone unajua baadaye I was like,
wait, with who?
What was
we'll get there.
Lakini mimi nilikuwa najiuliza, what was the purpose of all that? Jumi sioni kama ile to save, haiku to save. Because
unataka kusema maombi haiko wasaidia.
No, we are not together right now.
Ngoja, kwani mlikuwa mnaomba kuhusu nini? Hata nyinyi mlikuwa mnakoni Mungu. Mlikuwa mnakoni Mungu.
Okay.
You don't con God.
Okay, tunapeana ongo hadi mbinguni. Aticheki Mose. Niweke kwa list.
Wewe. Usianze kucommit blasphemy hapa.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, I don't know, because I was reflecting later on and asking myself, this thing should have worked. We used to be praying.
Allah.
Imagine we would pray jioni before tulale.
Hadi ndo Mungu ajikilie relationship. Hadi shetani ajikuja pande mbegu mbaya.
Hello.
Look where you are.
Hey, this thing is hot, mse.
Look where you are today. Where?
Tuko north na east na south kila mtu.
Mr.
Anaelekea south, mimi naelekea north. Hatuonani. We now parallel.
Mimi sijui kama tulikuwa tunaomba lakini hatukuwa tunaomba kuhusu mambo yetu.
Okay.
Tunaomba tu like tunaombeana tuseme. Mimi nakuombea
acha kukot. No, kama mlikuwa mnaomba.
Tulikuwa tunaomba lakini
nyinyi
mlikuwa mnaomba mkiambia Mungu save our relationship, tusaidie kwa hii relationship yetu.
Tuja mention content za prayers yetu.
We keep it with God.
Hivyo. Yeah.